guys set it up very quickly. We cut 2 panels in about 5 or 6 minutes.
We're really excited about what we might be able to do with this machine. My name is Phil Parry. We are at Brightwell Motor Company in Hockley in Essex. We are a classic car restoration business. So what we do here is everything from a full restoration through to a quick recommissioning or even a service and race preparation job for our customers. As far as we're concerned, it's primarily about project management and about detail, really. A lot of our work is bespoke, but equally a lot of our work is about authentically matching the original car. But all of that requires a lot of lateral thought and a lot of skill, a lot of time and detailed attention. One of the reasons that we've brought the CNC machine in-house to try is to speed up our work, make it repeatable, make it more efficient, and to take away a lot of the laboriousness that is involved in restoring a car.
I'm Simon and we're here in the trim shop at Brightwell Motor Company. In the trim shop we restore old seats, retrim various components inside cars, do door panels, custom carpet sets, headlinings. The CNC machine turned up, the guys set it up very quickly. It came in only a few boxes. The software is completely new to me, I've never used it before. We've already made 2 panels for a vehicle that we've got here. It probably took us 45 minutes or so to set up the pictures to get the drawings done. Would be quicker, but I don't know what I'm doing, and the guys were really kind and they talked me through exactly what to do. And then we cut 2 panels in about 5 or 6 minutes.
Essentially, we do a lot of recreation of what we find hidden beneath the leather or beneath the trim. For a number of cars, you can buy off-the-shelf panels. But for a lot of them, you simply can't buy anything at all. And so we find ourselves making from scratch, and that can take a lot of time. What we tend to find ourselves doing is getting a lot of the same kinds of cars through the doors. So we don't necessarily set out to be the expert in a particular vehicle, but we do find ourselves getting a lot of Porsche 356s, a lot of Mini Coopers, a lot of Jaguars through the door. And so we do have repeatability needs, if you like. As a result of that, it's very well worth our while, we think, creating templates and being able to run them again and again and again in the future, but without having loads of templates hung around the building that we have to sort of scribe from again and again.
Moving forward, we've got various ideas of things we'd like to try. Obviously, I need to get to grips with them with the program, and obviously the more time I spend with it, the better I'll become with using the program. We've got various ideas for CNCing logos so that I can do embossed in leather into panels. We've just started thinking about trying to cut out leather with it, whether we can punch holes for speaker grills, or even if we can maybe carve into the leather so that we can add extra details into the cars.
For us, and our customers, it's all about getting the detail right and about the quality of the end result. So what we like to do is to make sure that every fit and finish is spot on. That takes time and it takes money, but with the kinds of cars we're dealing with and the kinds of customers we're dealing with, that's what they want. So when it comes to using the CNC machine to produce, for example, panels, door panels, and bespoke bits of woodwork for the vehicles, we want stuff that's perfect, it's accurate, it fits, and when we make another one next time, it's going to fit just as well as the last one did. What we're really hoping is that we won't want to give the CNC machine back. We are trialling it at the moment, and already on day one, you can see there's a camper behind me. We've produced a panel for that camper, which we couldn't buy from elsewhere. The panels that we did have off the shelf didn't quite do the job that we wanted to do, which was to bespoke an element of the interior for the customer. And so already we've produced something that we're really happy with. I suspect and I hope that come the end of our trial, it's going to have moved from nice to have to must have, and we're going to be begging you not to take it away.